How we doing? We're going to go ahead and rip right through this. This is the PG Stats Analyst Desk with PG Suar, with, to my left, ESA 2GG BAM, and to my further left, INC VGBC Logic. We're going to go ahead and do a quick recap of what happened today in terms of upsets right as we go into the crew battle of the 10v10 of North America versus Japan. Crazy stuff happened today at Frostbite 2017, and we have so much to go over, but we're going to keep it really short and sweet because we got a crew battle that we want to see. How is today for you guys?
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best word to say. The upsets, the excitement, the talent that Midwest has is just amazing. The talent America has, because Japan is here. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, it's spooky, to say the least. Like,
yeah.
There was some spooking.
Yeah, man. There is. I think that everyone is kind of getting to this place where they've seen, like, they're like, oh, there's going to be some upsets. People are going to fall, et cetera, et cetera. But I feel like it wasn't just that we just had some random upsets. It was kind of like some like one-hit wonders. I feel like a lot of people, they came to play, and they really have done their due diligence in some of these matchups, and that's why they were able to come out on top. Yeah. So that's why I feel so excited about this, because it wasn't just like, oh, gosh, someone just got hit by a whirlwind of randomness, and they just lost. Like, no, these guys know what they're doing. Like, people put in work, and I'm so excited to see that.
You know who showed up today? MDVA.
They put in work.
Shout outs to Wadi. Shout out to Black Yoshi.
Wadi actually putting, why did his name leave? Renai in losers, which is just, Renai, let's not forget, Genesis 3, second place.
Yeah.
He put him in losers. Black Yoshi defeating Abadango, which is just, if you would have asked anyone, nobody would have said it.
No.
You couldn't have given someone 50 to 1 odds just because Black Yoshi, a local, no one really knows who he is. But like you said, he did his due diligence, studied the matchup, and knew what to do.
And this is why you travel. You get to have these breakout victories. I mean, now people are looking. I mean, I'm looking now because I have to, take note of that. You know what I mean?
No, but it's funny because we already talked about it earlier on the day. If you guys actually joined us here for the pre-show, we talked about how, I heard these guys talking, and Renai said that he was afraid of dealing with Wadi. And lo and behold,
there it is. So we're going to go ahead and run through the upsets really quick. We're going to go ahead and tell you who went into losers and who got eliminated, starting with, of course, Wadi taking Renai into losers, followed by Fwed, a Canadian Fox, who took JJ Rockets into losers, which is a Midwest ditty.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we actually had Mistake eliminate Icy Mist. Icy Mist being a Samus main.
Yeah.
And Mistake actually being, I believe, from Michigan. Yeah, I don't want to say that. I didn't have any confirmation at the time where Mistake was from, but moving on along, we have Black Yoshi taking out Abadango.
Of course, like we talked
straight
about.
into losers. And then we actually didn't mention this. Do you want to take this?
Yeah, we had Komoda actually beat Ally.
With
Kirby.
Shout-outs to Kirby.
This is the second event we've seen Kirby do
a
work.
Michigan Kirby.
The first one being when Kid Goggles actually brought out Kirby, went game
Mr.
5.
R, pound
yes.
26.
Yeah.
And now Kirby again, but this time not just going game 5, but actually getting the victory over Ally.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
And because of that, and their upset over Wadi and Renai, tomorrow for Top 48 losers, first up, Renai and Ally go against each other, and the loser gets 33rd.
That's crazy.
33rd.
That's crazy.
Not, 17th, 9th, where they usually sit.
33rd. You know how many players might be able to say I outplaced Ally or Renai now?
Gyms.
Wow. I think proficient players, future talent,
Thank you.
There we go, something like people that did their due diligence.
Yeah, exactly. Someone made it ahead. Wow.
But continuing on, MDVA showed up again with Seagull Joe taking out T.
Yes, and courtesy of the other upset of Komoda, Seagull Joe actually gets came out first seed, so he's in winner's side now.
Yeah, congrats to Seagull Joe. And then we had Psycho taking out Dark Wizzy, and then Dark Wizzy actually falling to Linus, getting eliminated out of the tournament. So sorry for Dark Wizzy. And then Bloodcross taking out Ice Ninja, and then Sue over Tweet.
That was a fun match to
Japanese
watch.
Lucario has been brewing a lot of talk because Lucario's scary.
He's scary, and their recovery is amazing. They look unhittable. You told
you remember
me it.
You did.
And
now you believe. Are you a believer?
Almost, man. He didn't recover against me. Okay.
I told you that sub looks like Air Force One. He comes out from the bottom, ends up in the middle of the stage, unpunishable
Yeah, it
for
was
some
good.
reason.
I thought it was good. I mean, I've seen this guy play out there in Japan time and time again. Sometimes people are like, does the Japanese play style translate? It definitely translates.
It translated. I mean, that was like Rosetta Stone straight up. I mean, we had the whole
Easy.
entire translation out there. But that's the upset report. And now in light of that, Okay, and these are based on seeding, by the way, so miss me when you say, oh, I don't really think it's an upset because they're on the come up. No, this is based on the seeding. Like, Sue was a lower seeding than Tweak. It's like that simple. But
Right.
Yeah.
in light of that, now we have the crew battle coming up with a lot of these players on there. So just taking a quick look at that roster, just as we're going to throw it out to the commentators before that, we have the 10v10 of North America versus Japan.
This is
Opinions,
what all
have
the
they
talk's been
changed?
of it. My opinion has actually been solidified even more.
Okay, well,
yeah.
I'm a little shaky right now. I'm not gonna
Honestly, it should be. I mean, after you see Naira right there with the Zeb, like, look at that.
the Zob.
How can you not believe
The
in
Zob.
Team North America?
So reading out really quick, Team North America is Zero, Ally, Nairo, DeBuzz, Void, Salem, Tweak, Zenodo, Mr. Ian, Wadi. Who's Team Japan? Abadango, Kamame, Komorakiri, Shuton, T, Some, Ken, Renai, Kirihara, and Sue.
Now, funny enough, like we talked about earlier, there's only one person that's not in Team Japan who is a Japanese player who's here.
That's funny, and you mentioned that because Terranito is not included in this crew battle, but 10 of the 11 Japanese players made it into top 48. The only one that didn't is T.
So maybe they had a slight
The irony.
mishap in judgment there, you know? Who knows?
I
Who
mean,
knows?
I don't know. That's kind of hard to tell because Renai kind of fell, and so did Abadango.
Furthermore, there's several Japanese players that actually are getting out in loser's side.
Yeah.
So that also says a little something. Most notably, Wadi defeated Renai, so that has to
That's a
worry
big deal.
Japan a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, now we have Ally and Wadi facing off literally round one.
Yeah. And that's kind of
But-
what I was alluding to before, as again, when we talked about in the free show, where we have a lot of players on deck for Team North America who have done their research, they've done their homework, and they know these matchups, and they can go toe-to-toe with some of Team Japan's best. So that's going to be troubling. Like, I'm excluding the fact that, of course, we have the greats like Zero, we have a Naira, we have an Ally,
The
we have
staples,
a Sam, all
the
this kind of thing.
household.
Yeah, all the staples.
Yeah.
That aside, even the other people there, like, they're good. They are prepared to go against the creme de la creme of Japan, and that might be troubling for them going into the crew battle.
My opinion actually does not change. I'm still with Japan.
So despite the fact that Wadi had some interesting
My
victories, Japan had some people that
opinion
didn't make it out.
Has not changed.
All right. Oh, this is
Some
this is
people
all-
like to lose, man. Let the man
This is
lose.
all I'm gonna leave you with.
If he wants
Everybody
to lose,
on
he wants
Team
to
North
lose.
America made it out of pools. I
Okay.
rest my case.
Red,
All
white,
right,
and
well,
blue, man.
it's still Japan for me. You know, that's gotta,
All right.
gotta
Okay.
hate it.
2-1,
You gotta
and
hate it.
we'll see what happens after this.
Yeah.
All right, so, you know, we're going to go ahead and cut it to the casters. The PG Stats Analyst Test for today is going to go ahead and continue with a post-show after the crew battles where we interview the team captain of Team Japan, probably. But we're going to go ahead and cut it to the casters. This has been the PG Stats Analyst Test with PG Suar, ESA 2GG BAM, and INC VGBC Logic. We're going to go ahead and cut it to the casters. You're going to have the pleasure of watching CLG's Keitaro and D1. We're going to take you through the crew battle in a way we've never seen before.
Yeah.
So go ahead and stay tuned. CLG Keitaro and D1, it's all yours.
Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a big shout out first off to Geico.